one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career numbers against Manaea: 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Manaea has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Line towards center field. Powell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Albert now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Powell's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. A high fastball is in there. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Left fielder, Matt.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Joyce stands at second with 2 gone. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Popped him up. Semien is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball called for strike 2. Cozart, a 32-year-old veteran, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive. Reactionary position. You have to come get it. Go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today. I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
He's in there.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead-pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A ball and no strikes. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. The 2-0 on the way. It's taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Olson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
In there, 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. In now, Ian Kinsler, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Justin Upton now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Albert now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. From the belt, the pitch. Soft liner towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the... Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Lowry aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Two and 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Olson becomes out number 2 this inning. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. 2-0. Two and 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Luis Valbuena now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Matt Chapman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. In there, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. He's got it one away. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly on a line to third. Lowry. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Striding in, Justin Upton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hit high and deep to right center. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. Angels.
Leading off for the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with the splitter, ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
There's Kinsler at second. Reined in. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Jed Lowry comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Joyce, base runner at first with 1 out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he's got another one. Here's Albert now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. He pulls this one into right. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And it's fouled away. No runs on 6 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Valbuena is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Took him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So striding in, Matt Chapman. And that's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the into the box now, Luis Valbuena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels. Here's the German-born
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher
Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
for the Angels.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Smoke toward third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Settling in now, Powell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Looped out toward third. Marcus Semien will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Powell, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. One out and a runner on third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Justin Upton now. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Albert now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lowry on at first, nobody out. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now. As Blake Wood answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Blake Wood.
That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Popped high in the air. Balbuena waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's have to set. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Zach Cozart stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Simmons, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. And this one is gone. A home run.
Your attention,
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is back toward the mound. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Oakland took the lead in the to get the W.